Hello and welcome to Thursday. We got the weighted vest on because that's what I kind of want to talk about today. So, normally it's just get up, get out of bed, and then after eating a little something and getting some morning, editing, uploading, and uh, tossing this up on and posting it or scheduling it rather. Once it's done typing in all the info, toss on my wrist weights, which I don't have on at the moment, and just start exercising. So that means going downstairs, hitting the elliptical. And recently I've been getting into weights and the resistance bands and just using those more and more. By recently, I do mean this week. So I actually have been using them prior to this, but it's just let's make it a very consistent and more cohesive thing. So tons of exercise that I've been messing with, but really this week is like the week that I started doing it with the weighted vest on. So that means, moving from I used to use this pretty often, but then kind of fell off, and then now we're back on that. But it's just, okay, let's start running some more with this on. Let's start, using my ankle weights, which are across the room at the moment. Just going with, doing more with weighted stuff, right? Because I feel like, you can get good results without weighted gear, but it just kind of helps build more muscle where there wasn't before, right? So one of the big things today was, before, as in like a couple weeks ago when I started using the weights really, really consistently, it was just like, okay, let's do squats. And I have these like 15-pound dumbbells that I have in both hands. So it's just like, do this, and then, just arm curls, and then just a bunch of like bicep and like whatnot. But then, I forget the name. There's so many different like names for every little thing. It's like a whatever, right? But doing squats was the big thing, and I went from doing it with 5 pounds in arm weights plus the 30 pounds, that's 35 pounds, adding 20-pound vest as well, so going from 35 to 55. That is tiring, right? That's a lot, because that's like a third, no. Somewhere between a third and a half my weight, right? It's just trying to just like squat up and down like that. Again, I have 10 pounds of weights on my ankles, but also, we have the arms, which aren't too bad, but it's just, we're adding this much more, and it is intense. It's just, turns out using weights, it's a bit of a challenge, but it's how you improve the muscles. And I did that earlier today, and my thighs and my calves, oh my gosh, doing calf raises, like just stand, like kind of like standing on your tippy toes kind of thing. Normally it's not too bad when you add what was it, it's like 10, 35, adding like a little bit over half my weight in weighted gear. Doing that, it's a lot. Yeah, it hurts. And but it's finally properly getting into weights, and that's a good thing. Resistance bands I've been using for my legs. There's just a ton of like little stuff that's just, I should probably, like, you need to find things that'll work for you, but I think I've got most things down, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's so much. I was trying to do crunches with this thing on, and because it's got these like little packets, I can't lie down properly on my back, so it's just, oh yeah, that's different. Also, I was using a medicine ball. I think the one we have is like 12 pounds, so it's all over the place with like little things trying to improve, but it's, hopefully we'll see results if I keep consistent with this. Probably gonna take a break tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be a very, very busy day. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but it's gonna be very, very busy. So we gotta be prepared for that. But yeah, gonna kind of take tomorrow off and then see if we can. I'm not so sure if we're gonna be doing the same thing this weekend. It's a 3-day event kind of thing that's going on. Definitely going tomorrow, and we'll see how I feel about Saturday, Sunday. So anyway, I think that's what we're gonna call it for today. So thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.